Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of KitMaker Network, and welcome to another episode of Mail Call. Yeah, I got more mail. Not as much as I thought I was getting after the couple of weeks there of deluge, but do have quite a few new items here from some kit manufacturers, as well as a couple of smaller items that I'm not even sure what these are, but we will find out. Hope everybody's been well after the holidays and getting back to the norm. We're expecting lots of snow this weekend, so we get snowed in. We'll see. I've got some book reviews up, as you probably noticed, but still struggling to get some of those kit unboxings done. But I get lots of great comments to encourage me along the way. No, not really. I had one today from a Tamiya Panther kit that I did. I don't know, that video is pretty old, I think, and it said, "Are you going to build this?" It's like, if I could turn the camera around, there's a rack of models over there. There are only about, I don't know, 100 or more, probably like 150 models. And it's like, if I could build all those, I would, but I can't. So I'm not going to. So maybe someday, who knows? Maybe in my retirement, which is quickly approaching. All right, so let's just get to it, shall we? Enough of my blathering on, which I'm sure someone will comment about that too. Love the YouTube comments, just love them. Actually, they don't really faze me at all. I've been online since somebody in another comment that I put on another video, but they were like, I don't know, being critical of my critique or my oh boy, the heater had to start. Well, anyways, heater noise back in the background. Luckily, I have the microphone, which kind of cuts a lot of it out. But anyways, this guy said something about, I made some comment about, it was a young kid. They were making fun of him in the video because he was getting all, mad at this older guy who was killing him over and over again in this Japanese martial arts game or whatever. And they were all laughing because, oh, the kid, is all salty, and which is young term slang for mad, because he Well, anyway, so I put a comment, well, where do you think this kid gets it from? He learns it from people your age to say all this stuff and do all this stuff. Well, they didn't like that much, and they, I forget what they put, something about being insulting or whatever, to insult the people, that were just trying to have a joke or whatever. And I think I put in reply something like, well, I've been insulting people online since 1991, which of course is before most of the people on the internet have even been alive, a lot of them anyways. So I'm used to it. It's nothing new for me. And it was AOL, by the way. All right, so the first one from our friends at the publishing company in Poland. Is this going to be mushroom? Is it mushroom? No. Yes. No. Okay, it's the South African Air Force fighter colors, and let me take this out of here, otherwise the glare is probably going to be ridiculous. They've given us one of these nice, actually it's taped in plastic. Wow, it's taped in a lot of plastic. It's hard to get out. Sorry. I'll just apologize in advance for the amount of time. Anyways, South African Air Force Fighter Colors Volume 1 East Africa Campaign 1940 to 1942. And this is by Piet van Schalkwijk and William Marshall. And who is the publisher? Model Centrum, right, Model Centrum out of Poland. So yeah, we'll definitely take a look at this soon on a Turning the Page, now that I'm mostly caught up. Except I do have a few Osprey books sitting here. I won't mind admitting to. Osprey sends a lot of books. And then we have from Osprey, Speak of the Devil. A couple of new books here. What are they? Super Guns, 1854 to 1991. Extreme Artillery from the Paris Gun, and the V3 to Iraq's Project Babylon. So take a look at that one. And Division Leclerc, the Leclerc Column and Free French 2nd Armored Division, 1940 to 1946. There's another one. I'll put those on the top of the stack. And then we have from, this is coming from Portugal, something very small. I will try to be very careful with it. Photo etch. Lenses, this is from Skip. Lenses, or SKP, I'm not sure they abbreviate their name or they say their name is Skip, but I always think of them as Skip. SKP model. Lenses and taillights for the Dingo 2. That's probably hard to see, but you can get a look there. And lenses and taillights for the Bradley. And that one's even smaller. Yeah, I actually had someone in a comment the other day say, oh, this is terrible, and you don't even know how to pronounce these things. It was for the Hasegawa camel kit that does get a lot of clicks on it or people looking at it, but I put that review out forever ago. And yes, I'm sorry, I'm not an expert on the Hasegawa or the camel, stop with camel, even though, I read a lot of Snoopy when I was young. It should have made me an expert, but it didn't. This is from our friends, I think it's probably at Panda. No, it's from, yeah, Panda. Thanks to Glenn Coleman for sending this kit. And it is the M1296 Striker Dragoon IFV. Almost pronounced that wrong. Dragon instead of Dragoon. God. Sue me now. This is a 1/35th scale kit, of course, and should just be new out in stores now, or maybe not even available yet. We'll see. Or I don't know, actually. So one of you probably knows because you've probably seen it at your local hobby store, or you haven't seen it. And then from Flyhawk, they have well packaged this one as usual. It's ready for sinking in the Pacific, as some of these actual ships did. Okay, this one is actually not this one. This would have been in the Atlantic. This is the Flyhawk FH1125S. This is the number. German light cruiser Königsberg 1940. So if you are a World Warships fan and want to build a Königsberg, you have a new kit. I'm sure this is a pretty cool kit. This one actually looks like this is not the Königsberg we have in the game, right? This is a different Königsberg. This must be the This says 1940 though. Wow, this looks nothing. We do have the Königsberg in the game, right? This looks like nothing like the ship in the game. Well, but it looks interesting though. It looks more like a pre World War II or post World War I dreadnought. We need cruiser dreadnoughty design period. Dreadnought era, I should qualify and say, because I'm not an expert on these matters. And so therefore I sometimes say things which are not appropriate to actual historical context. I know I'm being very self-deprecating today, but it's just I have to say the comments do make me laugh, but then I think about it and it's like, how do these people think that how do they think that there's going to be an expert on all these things? It's like I just don't get it. If you think this channel is about me being an expert on all models and all historical periods and all genres and all, forget it. It's not going to happen. I mean, I don't. It boggles my mind that there are actually people out there who make these comments. But they don't faze me. Not at all. These boxes faze me, is what fazes me. This is one of those secret opening. Somehow it opens, but I don't know how. Yes, here we go. These are I actually have a 1,000-piece puzzle upstairs that my mom just lent to me to do. But these remind me of the 1,000-piece puzzles. Oh, whatever. I'm just going to open it up on the side and slide it out. Okay, so from RFM, we have a German Schützenpanzer Puma, which is pretty cool looking. Is this no, it is a main gun, right? This one is workable track links, 1/35th scale, obviously modern armor. It looks like a kind of a cross between a Bradley fighting vehicle and something, but yeah. Interesting gun with the support section here. I'm not sure what, I mean, is that for just gun stability, I guess? Because it doesn't look like the gun is a very high caliber weapon. Guessing it's mostly for anti-personnel, or maybe it is high velocity anti-armor. But anyways, so that is pretty cool looking. We will definitely get that out to somebody for a review. Then on the bottom here, I've been kind of hiding a new Tamiya kit, which probably isn't as new as I'd like it to be, because again, this came a little bit after I think that my last mail call, but it's just been sitting here, unfortunately. This is kind of cool, actually. This is the kit I was expecting last time, but we didn't get. This is the Ford GT from Tamiya. So this is a new toolkit, and I'm gonna sneeze. Just cut that out, hopefully. 1/24 scale, obviously, and this is the current newest iteration of the Ford GT, so it should be the one that's coming out now, I believe, in Ford showrooms and so forth. Very nice looking kit. This is the full production kit. I didn't get a pre thingy, which I'm not, couldn't care less. You know, like I didn't need to get the pre-shoot version or the pre-production one. But yeah, that's very cool looking, very nice. We're trying to get Auto Modeler actually kind of reinitialized. Some guys from the network have gone over to try to help out with Auto Modeler. So if you're a car builder out there and you want to give us a hand and maybe contribute some reviews, or you know, even review this kit if you've got the background for it. I'm like, you know, I get emails all the time from people who watch these videos, and you know, they request kits and so forth. But you know, as a first-time requester, you're going to have to kind of sell us a little bit on it. You know, like in other words, if you write things, I've never done an online review before, I've never done a review, I've never written or taken photos, and chances are we're not going to send you anything because we really want to see like some level of competency in terms of taking photos, mostly in terms of just, you know, kind of follow through. So, or that you've done a review or something online before. So before you ask for a Tamiya pre-release kit that isn't even available to, you know, like literally like 20 people have this kit right now. I'd kind of like it to be someone who's going to, you know, have had some background doing car reviews or something. But again, just that's kind of a FYI thing. Sorry, sometimes I don't know how this stuff even comes off sounding, and you know, I don't care, because clearly if I cared, I'd write a script, and I'd be like the guys on Fine Scale Modeler. Hi, this is Jim Starkweather. Welcome to another issue of... Oh, yeah, I won't do it. Not going to do that. Sorry. No, actually, I like their videos too, but you know, it takes them a long time to do those. I hope you guys realize that the reason my videos come off sounding a little fly-by-night or that's not the analogy I was trying to use. Off the cuff. The reason my videos sound off the cuff is because they are. I'm just opening boxes and like spitting out whatever pops into my head, which I'm sure most of you realize. From MRC, we have, I'm not sure this is a new kit or not, but we have, 100% new mold, so it is a new kit. A T3485 from Italeri. Again, based on their 100% new molds, I'm assuming this is their kit, not a shared project or something they've borrowed the license off of another manufacturer who's put this out. But again, some of you guys probably know more than I do, so put that in the comment section if you do know anything about it. And then we have from Academy a 1/35th scale Panther Os G, and again, not sure whether this is a new tool or not either, but this says last production, so obviously the very end of the war. And anything more I can say about it? Looks cool. I love Panthers. Panthers are cool. You know, it looks fairly straight, bare bones. I don't see any like major, you know, funky things about it or not. I mean, it was Os-G is a fairly well done kit in terms of the number of kits that are out there right now, so you can certainly get a lot of comparison. Probably there are going to be a lot of people comparing this to other Os-G releases. So that was it for this week. Or this issue, this edition. But we did get some pretty cool stuff here in terms of the armor, and hey, that was a good catch, wasn't it? The armor and the that just doesn't want to stay. What is it about this table? It just they don't like staying. The armor, the cars, all the stuffs. Definitely the Striker Dragoon. Dragoons are usually men on horseback that, you know, used to fight. I know a little bit about history. I'm not a complete moron. There we go. I made a wall of models. So hopefully you can see all those. So again, thanks for watching. If you want to know like how to get kits for review, a little bit what I was talking about earlier, you can check out the link below, and that talks a little bit about how the process works, where you go to like find out what we have available and so forth. Again, feel free to make requests. We don't always reply to every request we get. So, I mean, we're kind of a little busy in that standpoint in terms of, you know, just everything's gone. So don't feel like, oh, wow, I sent a request, but they didn't, you know, they didn't reply. Well, it could be we gave that kit out to somebody else and then, just didn't happen to get around to replying to you to tell it to notify you that we sent that kit out to somebody else. So don't feel, that you're being ignored or whatever. It's just, we have a lot of staffers. They're all volunteers. They don't do this as a full-time job. I'm the only person that's doing that. And I don't even do this as my full-time job thing. I have to run the websites and do all the other stuff and so forth as well. So, handle all the many, many different hats that I wear. This is just one of the hats I wear for about 10% of, any given week. So, what else was saying? Links in the bottom. Everybody probably all knows that stuff. So thanks for watching. We will see you next time on Mail Call.